Hello, 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 and welcome back, everybody. Last episode, we took the time to terraform this nice part of the beach. And in between episodes, I actually did quite a bit of planning. I copied this world again, and then I started laying out a lot of buildings. Basically, I have this entire section here of the island planned out, buildings designed, and whatnot. Thing is, I want to go for the same style of building, basically, as I did with my starter home. But I don't want it to be exactly, a carbon copy. So I started varying with the wood types, and I started varying with the roofs, and actually decided I want to do colorful roofs. Terracotta, no problem. I already got a ton of terracotta. But I also want to, use prismarine, because prismarine is just such a versatile and beautiful block. And yeah, we're gonna do a guardian farm this episode. I know. I said last episode it's gonna be a little down the road, but oh well, I changed my mind, and now we're gonna go do that. And I already did a bit of preparation in between episodes. I raided 2 more temples and actually got really lucky. The last one I did had a total of 3 sponge rooms, and I was so excited. We have more sponge than we ever need. And the other thing, as you can already see in my inventory, I think it's also time to break the nether roof. And in all honesty, I've never done that before. As I played on in the SMP last year, I had a friend do it for me. And in pretty much all my other single player worlds, I either didn't bother or I cheated and went into creative and just broke the blocks. I know, but I couldn't be bothered. So this is going to be interesting for doing this the first time. I looked at a tutorial like 3 times already. And just to be safe, get a respawn anchor, and I have my totem of undying. But also in preparation, I may have gone a little mayhem on getting sand and whatnot. But first things first, let me go find a suitable bedrock. As far as I know, I need to find a piece of bedrock on 127 in the nether. I'll just go ahead and look for that, hopefully find it quick, and then I'll bring you guys back. Alright guys, I am back. Basically, I just came a little ways away from the, what's it called? Nether portal. It's, there's another portal. I just, tried to dig somewhere in here and just went all the way up, built this nice tunnel because gas and all, and actually found this. So as we can see, because if we look at here, looking at clock, that is 127. So now, let's just see if I'm stupid or if I can get this done. Whoa, that actually worked. Nice. I did write down accordance in chat. Minus 161 and 112. So it's this one. Yeah, the one we're standing on. Perfect. This is the one we're trying to break, which is, the thing is, I am probably going to... I don't know how to do it, to be honest, because I've never done it, and I'd rather, I'm gonna look at the tutorial again, and then I'm gonna just bring you guys back. Probably gonna set up here. Let me just plop this down here for a second. And then... yeah. I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, I have a small setup here right now. With the respawn anchor, I plopped most of my inventory in here just in case. I am also wearing my chest plate, also just in case. And now the thing is... I have no idea. I am scared. Yeah, and I did it wrong. Okay. The thing is, the tutorial I just watched was basically something with, yeah, just spam click, blah, 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 change keybind, blah, blah, blah. Which I did, but that just confused the hell out of me. So let's do this again. And oops. I didn't pick up a lever. No, I didn't. Okay. Sure, let's set up. No. This is so confusing with not having it right click. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let's try this again. I am failing because, yeah. Can I maybe already get underneath here and then do the lever? No. No, sadly not. Oh, maybe yes. Okay, let's give it another go. I don't know, guys. I think I do not like this this key rebind as a thing. Yeah. I'd rather try my chances with, I mean, let's do this again. Did I this time? Yeah, this time I lost my, trap door. Let's just go number 3, 6, whatnot. Let me think. Let me think. I finally placed it. It does not work. It worked! Oh my god! Yay! I just actually decided to probably hear spam clicking my mouse instead of, you know, holding it. Finally. Alright, let me clean this up. And I will see you guys at the Guardian Temple, I guess. Alright guys, I set this up and, well, if you can look, I'm right in the middle here, right? This is the Guardian Temple we have to work with. Got my nice cubby hole, have all this. I brought I think the thingamajig the sponge. And I'm starting off really great already, as in not talking. Not sure if I'm gonna have enough glass for this undertaking. But basically, the idea now is to do a 42 perimeter. I'm gonna use mini head for this, if I can remember the, yes, this, right. Set here, let's look. This actually looks good, I think. It should. Yes. So this is a mini hut. This is just giving me a template where the glass should be. So basically what I'm going to do now is make a crosshair with the deep slate I have in my hand. And then from there, I will trace the circle with glass, and I will pull that down to the bottom. The thing is, I don't know if one shulker box of glass is enough. And I only brought 3 shulker boxes of sand, which also could be the case that I have to just grab more. I still have like 3 shulker boxes at home, and I have an entire double chest of sand still smelting, which obviously is not smelting while I'm here. But I knew this is gonna be great. Yes. Which is going to be quite an undertaking. And as we can already hear, my talking capability is inexistent. I will just roll a time lapse for me doing the crosshair and doing the outer rim of the circle. Then we'll see what it costs on resources just to go once around, and I will come back then. And then we'll see how I'll handle the rest. But I guess the idea is basically that I'll time lapse a little bit of the glass placing, and then give you a little glimpse of the sand placing, but that's, you know, monotone, repetitive content. I will use spooky season because, if you might know or not, spooky season is my favorite season. Like, I could have Halloween all year round. I couldn't care less for any of the other seasons. But yeah, I'm gonna just use that and watch horror movies. I have been watching a lot of horror movies the past couple of days, and yeah, I'll just start the time lapse now. Hi. I'm back. I'm still sane, I think. But here's the thing. It's been 4 days between this clip and last. Partially, I probably lost my sanity a little bit, but I think I still have enough left. Maybe? So, to catch you guys up, I did record everything with Replay Mod. But it's 4 days of recording, and I managed to condense it into a 6-minute time lapse, but I do not want to put you guys through watching the time lapse in this video, so I rather actually, make it a separate video. So if you choose to watch the time lapse, feel free to do so. I actually have it completely from start to finish with everything. Condensed it down to, 6 minutes. Put some music behind it. I am unsure if it will be uploaded before or after this video, but I will definitely make sure that if I upload it later, after this video aired, I put it, into the title, that the link, just cross-referencing and all. Anyways, just to get you up on speed, what has happened? This design is probably originally an Iskall design, I think. At least this top part over here it's the standard Guardian farm I have seen all over the place. But the bottom part, I actually took, I still had a schematic from a friend on a server I played last year. Turns out Redstone was broken in that schematic, so it took me quite a while to figure that out, to have it work, and I do not even want to try to explain to you guys how the redstone works. I will show it to you, however, and in at least the basic dummy version I can tell you. And I already started editing at this point in time. How cute was I thinking 3 shulker boxes of sand would be enough? It took me 20 shulker boxes of sand. And it took me a total of 4 shulker boxes of glass. And it cost me a lot of nerves. But here we are. And if you watch the time lapse, I initially did this with black glass just to figure out that the spawning rates were shitty, and then I had to completely redo it with tinted glass, which I then again didn't record. I also put this in here just to find out that I did it on the wrong end, or that I kind of need to dress it up. This is definitely subject to change. Yeah. Oops. Oh well. I mean, I do have powdered snow on today. So, this is the contraption. I have moved my nether portal. This is a way up and down. And basically, I also put an enchantment table in here because that was the design we had on the server, and I just stuck with it. And this is completely not my interior design or anything. Definitely credit and kudos goes out to Mason that he did that back then. And I could have never come up with this redstone. Trying to explain it to you, however. For you, this might be a pretty weird cut, but I ended up loading the video into Premiere Pro just to see that for some weird reason, my screen went black. I don't know why OBS all of a sudden decided to not record part of this again. So I'm just trying to recap what I said. I tried to explain to you guys that this design is from a friend of mine. who I played with on an SMP last year. He's an amazing builder and a really talented redstoner, and he did this. And basically we have two modes. You can see the lever here next to me. That is for auto mode, which we are on right now, actually. Wait, finding that here. This is basically the auto part. They fall through, and if I pull the lever, these dispensers will dispense lava, but I kind of not do that all too much because it actually kills the items, at least so it feels that way. Probably if I would AFK this overnight, it would not be too bad because right now, wait, let me show this to you in action. I should be able to do this. Yes. But then we have this here. This is the killing chamber. Basically a wall block and a fence. And I have to go in here, and when I push this button, two pistons will push up these blocks. But also let me show you what happens in this chamber. Right now, since it's on auto, you see the water is flowing over to the right. If I push this button, the stream will actually get diverted over here instead, which, yeah, if there's one in there, because this flaps. But anyways, so basically I can stand here and AFK this overnight with an auto clicker or something to get XP and all the loot and whatnot. As you can also see, I grinded out a bunch of beacons, which, seriously, I want to place so many beacons all over the world. Another big project eventually is going to be thingamabob, getting a wither skull farm. And because I really do not want to spawn proof the entire nether, I am seriously considering to get a world eater going and just, you know, doing the perimeter. Never worked with a world eater before, and Athy does redstone. It's always fun. But we shall see. Just let me know in the comments if you want to see me do or attempt to do the world eater. I will. I definitely will, because I do think exploding things is a lot of fun. However, that's definitely not gonna happen within the next, I don't know, 10 episodes, because I'm a builder and I really, whoa, sorry, that's even too close for me. I'm a builder and I actually wanna get building going on the island, and while I was doing all this grindy work for the Guardian farm, side note, how could I ever forget how grindy this actually is? Like, literally, this project alone, I have almost 30 hours of replay footage, and then plus that I had to get more sand, plus that I had to go get the skulls, plus that I had to get more glass, and all the other things. Like, yeah, I spent my weekend completely grinding out everything. I mean, I got a lot of horror movies watched, and watched some Let's Plays, mainly Hermitcraft and whatnot. But I also found some pretty inspiring things, and I do want to test out a few more tree designs and whatnot, and I'll definitely want to at least go 2, if not 3 episodes just building for now. This is probably not going to be further decorated, but here, this is what we're working with for now. Oh, and definitely in between episodes, since I want to use dark prismarine, I have no other choice than getting a stupid ink farm done. But I'm not gonna put you guys through that. That's definitely an off-camera thing. And I'm not sure. Where did I put my bed? Okay, there's my bed. I'm not too sure. Sorry for that awkward pause, but my brain just flatlined and I completely forgot what I was trying to tell you guys. I was trying to say, I'm not too sure how I'm gonna decorate this. I have ideas, potentially changing out the floor and adding glass on top of it, because the problem is we're having a slime chunk here somewhere and slime is spawning, so I might go ahead and get flush with the glass here and just have a glass floor. Maybe do a fog effect or something. I really like the fog effects, but that is a future project. Not gonna worry about it now. I think I have done enough building in this area. And I guess to conclude the episode, I might talk you through a little bit what I'm planning for next episode. So yeah, so meet you back at base. I haven't been there in literally 4 days. Okay, maybe really quick. I think this is so satisfying. And I kind of just wanted to mention that I believe this to be one of the more satisfying things in Minecraft. Don't ask me why, but just placing the sponge all over the nether roof so it dries out. I just love it. I just love it. It's so satisfying. Home sweet home. I haven't really spent much time here lately, so definitely a welcome change of scenery. As much as I do like that we now have access to Prismarine, I do also love being back here. So, but basically, what we're going to do, I have a diagonal house built out here. I have a rather odd-shaped house planned for here, which I'm still learning a lot about building in Minecraft, so it's gonna be interesting. And I actually like the way that turned out. That's probably going to be the cartographer house, or for the alchemist, since I do have an alchemist over there. I have a round-shaped house here, which will display the map, the current map, basically. And I will need to have a map house somewhere else. Then there's going to be a small house over there that doesn't really have a purpose. And here I'm going to have the pumpkin and melon farmer house. And I'm going to put the farmer in here. Over here, I have a wheat field planned out. And another tree design that I had here. And then I have a bunch of other structures at least planned out shape-wise, which I am probably gonna fill up the rest of the map and then just take a schematic and just go ahead and plop the schematic on top of here just to maybe start off next episode with a time lapse of me just, mapping out with wool so we can actually see what we're working with, and then we have a roadmap for the future. And maybe, just maybe, I actually want to go off on a side project, a buildy side project, I might add. But in honor for Halloween, I think I want to make a Halloween-themed something. I haven't made up my mind yet, but something Halloween-y I want to have to show to you guys on Halloween itself. So, If you have any ideas or suggestions for my Halloween theme, just let me know in the comments. But anyways, thank you for watching, and if you liked it, drop a follow, drop a like. I would really appreciate it, and see you next episode. Bye-bye!